Hey everyone, today is Monday. It's Monday again. How are you? How you doing? Say hi when you join me. I'm just gonna get my computer up so I can see any comments. Say hi when you get on. Let me know where you're watching from. How is the weather today? It's been raining here in Indiana. You are here with me, Becca, from Beck's Craft and Spot. All right, I'm just gonna flip the camera and so you can see what's going on the right way. There we go. All right. I'll just wait a few minutes to let everybody come on. Just counting out my pine cones we're going to be working with today. We're going to make a wreath, a fall wreath. I'm excited because this is the first fall craft I've done so far this year. Hello, 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 Kayla. How are you doing today? Just say hi when you pop on so I know you're here. If you see the red box right there that says live. Hi, Kevin. Oh, it's you, Kev. It's Kevin with me today. I thought it was Kayla, sorry. But I'm glad you're here. Let me just get everything set up real quick and I'll get started and let you know what we're doing today. Today is going to be the first fall craft that I've done, so I'm really excited about that. And okay, so what we're going to be doing is making a fall wreath door hanger. I'm going to I've got pine cones here we're going to use. I've got paper that I've printed off. This is printable craft paper, like let's see. It's normally her that's on. I'm surprised and very thankful that you're here. So we have pine cones we're gonna paint, and yay, you made it. I was just saying, I have this scrapbook paper that I just printed off. You can go to Etsy and just look for search printable scrapbook paper, and it's real easy. You just you purchase it and then just print it off, and we're going to use this today. I have these canning lids, the flat parts of the lids for the jars. Oh, Kayla's not feeling good. I'm sorry. I hope she feels better. But we're going to use this. We're going to use these canning lids, and we're going to be Mod Podging the scrapbook paper on these. And then I have buttons here that we're going to be using in the pine cones after we get those taken care of. I have the large she's throwing up. Oh my goodness. That's not good. I hope she doesn't have COVID or the flu or whatever. But these are shims. And these are the bigger ones. You can get these at Lowe's. Guess what? Did she take a test and she has COVID? Everybody that was here at the party needs to be tested then, if that's what she has. So we're gonna just get started. I'm gonna set the I have buttons that we're gonna use. We're gonna be turning the pine cones into flowers. So this is gonna be a process. And I'm gonna set the buttons out of the way so I don't lose them. I've already got them matched how I want to put them together. I did that before I went live. And if you have any questions, oh, good, no COVID, no COVID. That's good. I have this 11 by 14 canvas. This came from Dollar Tree. So we're going to use this as the backer, and we're going to glue the shims to it and stain those. We'll do that, get that done first. If you, Kayla can always watch the replay. So if you come on after the live is over, I won't be able to interact with you, of course, but if you do hashtag replay in the comments, then I'll be able to certainly see that you've been on and be able to respond that way. So this the 11 by 14 canvas is just going to be our backer today. And then I'm going to go through and trim the shims down because they are too long. And of course I just trimmed it too short now. So I'm gonna, let me grab a pencil, or I'll use this pen. So I just have it lined up here, and I'm just gonna put a line on it. I'll trim this one and then use this one as a guide to trim the rest of them. There, that's much better. I'm gonna have to grab an extra one so I have enough. Get all these trimmed up, and then I'll grab the other one. How's everybody been doing? Did you have a good day today? Did you have a good weekend? Did you do anything over the weekend? besides the birthday party. Kevin left, didn't he? This craft I saw, well, I'm gonna claim this actually what I'm doing as my own. I come up with the idea, but the original idea was from a crafter from Lizzie and Aaron designs.com. She made a spring wreath out of the canning lids and scrapbook paper, but I'm putting my own twist on it, adding the pine cones, and I'm going to be trimming them down to make little flowers out of them, and I'm going to be painting them as well. I thought that was a cute idea. Hopefully it'll be cute when it's done. And I hope you all enjoy watching me create it and seeing what the outcome looks like. Oh, yeah, Kevin probably hopped on for a second and then left because he's at work. That's okay. I am using 11 shims for this project. The last one I have, I need to grab one, and they're just right over here in a drawer, so it won't take that long, just a couple seconds. I will be right back. I'm back. Okay, so now we're just going to start gluing these on. And I'm going to have to, I know that I'm going to have to overlap the top and bottom one. So I'm only going to put glue on half of it. I'm just pressing it down to make sure it stays. And I'm also going to be flip-flopping them because shims are thicker at one end than the other. So I'm going to flip-flop them to give them dimension. I need another glue stick. I'm just going to add that right in there so I can keep on going. If you come on at any time, just say hi and let me know where you're watching from. If you don't see the live button up at the top, then I'm not live and I cannot interact with you at the time. So just hit hashtag replay and I'll see that you've been here, and then I can always respond later. And you can make this craft at home as well. Just look around and see what you got. Use what you have. You can you don't have to use shims. Like I said, these came, I think they come in a pack of 10. I don't remember how much they are. They're not that much, but I get these at Lowe's. And you can use craft sticks, paint sticks. If you have wood paint sticks, you could use those. You can use the big paint sticks from Walmart. They're pretty big. I don't think I have any out here right now, but they're bigger than these. I thought I had some more. Maybe I'll mount. Yeah, I remembered to change it as soon as I started the live. I thought about putting a little note right under my where my phone goes so I can remember every week. But I remembered today. I am almost done with this part. I just have a couple more to put on. I forgot I only needed glue on half of this one. See, they hang over on the back, but hopefully the glue will hold it on right. And I'll probably put some glue along the edge here just for extra security. And on the okay, now this is done. This is the back. See how I flip-flopped them and it gives it dimension. I'm just going to add a little bit of Waverly wax to this, and I'm gonna spray water on it. This is distilled water. I'm gonna spray it to wet the wood so the wax will be easier to distribute, and you won't have to use as much of it either. So I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. You also can use baby wipes to put wax on as well. And using the water makes it where it's not as dark too. If you put it on dry, then it would just soak right into the wood and it would be really dark. And if you put it on and you think it's too dark in a spot, like I just did, add water and just try to spread it out a little bit more. And it'll lighten up a little bit. I'm just making sure I'm getting the sides. what we have so far. Just need to get the edges over here. They didn't get any on them at all. Here either, so I'm just getting all the edges right now. Okay, then I'm gonna dry it. The wood is damp with using the water, so it takes a minute to dry. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Whoever's watching, I appreciate it. Alright, so here's our backer with our shims and our Waverly wax that you can get from Walmart, depending on where you live. They took it away for a long time, and I heard they were bringing it back, but I'm not sure if it's back here in my area, which is in Indiana. They didn't take it out of all the stores, just some of them. So these I picked up at the Dollar Tree. They are just the flat lids for the canning jars. I have 20 of them. And I'm going to use my Mod Podge and put the printable scrapbook paper that I got off of Etsy on it. I have five different pages. I'm going to put 4 on each page. And this one has words on it. It's really pretty. And then I have this Argyle one. So I'm just going to get started on doing that. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 of each one. So I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to trace this paint jar so it'll be a little bit bigger than what I actually need. Because when I cut them, I don't want them to be too short. the color part. There's that one. If I would have thought about it, I would have not done it like that. I could have saved some of it if I had paid more attention, I guess. I'm just going around this jar. I'm not trying to be perfect with it. I just want a line so I'll be able to cut a circle out. And then we'll use the sanding block to get the edges off. The last page. All right. So now I'll just take and cut these out real quick. Yeah, that'll be just fine once I get them Mod Podged on. Then I'll be able to use the sanding block to get off the edges. Trying to hurry. I know it's a little boring trying to watch somebody cut some paper up, but I have to, you know, work during the day, so I can't prep everything before I go on. Sorry about that. I hope you're still here. I had a friend trying to call me. Sorry guys, I have somebody trying to find, I can't find my ants on. I have a friend trying to find my live, so I'm just telling her what it's called. I don't know if I can find the link for her. Let me see if I can find the link for her and Okay, I just sent an invite to her, so hopefully she'll be able to get it. Okay. Sorry about that. But the more friends, the merrier. I want all my friends to come and be with us and hang out. I'm just pulling everything up. Pulling the page back up where I can see the comments. So I'm just gonna hurry and cut this out real quick. Let's see. Can't wait to see how this project is going to turn out. I think it's going to be super cute. I see it in my head. It's really cute in my head, the way I'm thinking about it. It's 2 pages I've got cut. Trying to go through these as fast as I can. This fall paper is really, really pretty, I think. Hello. Hi, Sherry, Miss Sherry. I'm glad you come on and joined us. My first fall craft tonight. I'm just cutting these papers out so we can Mod Podge them on these canning lids here that I have here. I'm almost done. I've only got 2 more pages. I want to make sure that one was going to work because I cut it wrong. It's not a complete circle. One more on here. We're gonna do a little bit of everything tonight. Mod Podging, painting, staining, hot gluing. I'm glad you could make it. How was your weekend? Nope, that's not the one I wanted. That one, the color was off of it. 2 more circles. And then we'll start Mod Podging. Okay, now we got all that done. So I'm just going to start gluing using this Mod Podge and gluing these pages to the lids here. And I'm just going to use the same brush. Just gonna make sure it's staying down all the way around this. And I'll go ahead and do all of them before I start taking off the edges. Give it time to dry a little bit. Pressing it down all the way around. This project is going to take a little bit of time, but I hope it turns out so cute in the end. don't know if I said it in the beginning, but there are 20 of these little jar caps should make the circle that I'm going for. I'm gonna put probably 10 down in a circle and then overlap the other 10 on top of them. To make the circle, to make the wreath, and then we'll put the pine cones. I'll have to I'm gonna cut the pine cones down with my 10 stamps and then paint them and put buttons in the center to make them look like flowers. That's what is going on in my head with it right now, though. Anyways, so hopefully it'll be cute when it's done. And the scrapbook paper, like I said earlier, I just went on Etsy and found some paper I liked, and it was only maybe $3 or $5, I can't remember now, but I printed off 5 different, I think I had an option, there was 12 in the package, 12 different ones in the package, and I printed off 5, that's all I needed. And I can go, it should be in my account forever. I can use that same paper over and over again, just printing it out on my printer. I have some, I believe I bought some for St. Patrick's Day too, so I can go in whenever I want to print some off and use it. It's so convenient to do it that way. I'm about halfway done with this part. I know this is time consuming, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Can't tell, oops, my say hi when you come on so I know you're here. I can interact with you. Oh, thank you, Margaret. I know I was on here a couple of weeks ago, forever, making something. I can't remember now what it was. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I love crafting. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I'm doing my second half, so hopefully I'll be done here in a few minutes. This is my first fall craft of the year, and it's going to be a fall wreath door hanger. You can put it, well, I'm not using any E6000, so I don't know. If you put it up in maybe October on the front door, you probably could get by with it not falling apart, depending on where you live. But if you want to hang it outside and you live in somewhere that's hot, then you'd want to go ahead and use the E6000 so it doesn't fall apart. I live in Indiana, so I might be safe to use it on the door. In October, it's usually pretty cool. What do you mean you'll never know? Indiana weather, we could have all 4 seasons in one day. Hi Brittany, you finally found me. I appreciate you coming in and checking me out. If you're just hopping on and you didn't see the beginning, you can always go back and watch the replay to see what was done first. But I did do a backer out of an 11 by 14 canvas. I added shims to it and then stained it, and now I am putting scrapbook paper on canning jar tops, the flat part, because we're making like a wreath door hanger type thing. And I did watch this crafter Erin from Lizzie and Erin Designs. She made a spring one, but all she did was she added the scrapbook paper to the lids and then put them in the circle and then added flowers, and that's what she did with the same backer. And I am adding a little bit extra. I just like to be extra sometimes. So I'm hoping it turns out beautiful. Oh, I have got 2 pieces here. I only need 1. There we go. Licking the floor. One of my grandsons was doing that yesterday. I'm glad it was swept and mopped before that. Almost done here. I've got 3 left. No, I didn't listen to any stories today. Is Lyric watching with you, or did you put her in bed? See here. They're super cute. Just one more of these, and then we'll find the, I need to find my sanding block. I think I see one. I'm just going to use the sanding block on these to scuff off the paper edges. Alright, got all those done. I think I'm done with the Mod Podge, so I'm just going to set it out of the way. Put that brush down in the water. After I get done with these, then we'll go ahead and start on the pine cones, because I'm going to do some painting on those as well. I have Debbie's Design Diary. It's a clay it's a chalk clay combination base paint. It's really nice. I've got a green, it's called Gypsy Green. I'm gonna use Queen Bee, and which is a yellow, and then Summer Crush, which is an orange. And I'm not gonna, it shouldn't take too long to paint the pine cones because I'm gonna trim them down to the size I need or want, and then I'll paint them after I trim them down. And I'm not gonna go for full coverage, it'll just be partial coverage. Does anybody have any plans for this week? I don't really have any plans for this coming up week, I don't think, or this weekend. So I'm gonna try to get some of my craft space straightened up, probably. Because it's a mess out here. I need to try to get it more organized. And I'm working on some pallet wood that I got. I'm sanding it down and I'm gonna paint it all different. I've got 8 different colors I'm gonna put on each. I'm separating it into boxes, and I'm gonna paint each box a certain color, and then I'm gonna put it on the wall behind me so it'll be a lot more colorful back there. Whoops. I'll be glad when that's done too. I think it'll look pretty. This brown one is really pretty. I really like that one. almost done. Just got a few more left to do. I don't know if you guys saw it. I did do a reel or a story, whatever those things are called. I've never done them before, but I put a picture and shared a reel with the craft supplies, and put on there that I was going to be live at 7. I don't know if that helped anybody remember. But if you turn your notifications on, it'll also tell you when I'm live as well. I think I have 4 more after this one. One more left. All right, that's all of those. Whoops. Just threw my sanding block way over there. So this is what they look like now. They're just little circles. And then now we're gonna work on these pine cones. I have 10 of them here. Hopefully they'll do what I want. I need to see about that should be fine. See, I just cut it down and it made it look like a flower. I'm going to do that. It's going to be kind of messy. I have some extras down here. I'll just put those in. Thank you. So maybe my idea will work, hopefully. I can't leave this piece in the center because I'm planning on putting the buttons. I'm putting buttons in the center of the pine cones after I paint them. There we go. Wanted to make sure I had the right amount. Take one more layer off of this one. one's good. I'm doing 10 pine cones. I don't know if I mentioned that. So the circles, there's 20, and then I'm doing 10 pine cones. So I'll have to do it this way. I have these little scissor things. I'm not sure where they're at right now. They would probably cut that right off there. Box cutter's not working. I just need to flatten that out so the button will be able to sit there straight. I'll worry about it later. Okay, let's see here. So this is going to be our halfway one. This is number 5. File it down. I don't think I have a file. I guess that's something I need to put on my list to get. Take a few more off. There's that one. I'm going to work on this centerpiece here to get it out off of here. That one come off pretty well. There's that one. I might be able to. I got this from Temu. This little, it's a sander, like a little hand sander, a little finger sander. But it didn't come with the sanding pieces, so I had to get those from Amazon. I've never used it before, so hopefully it'll work. Oh, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. All the help helps. This really does help, and it is appreciated. So here, the first time I get to use it, hopefully yeah, it's making it flat. So I'll do that later after I get done, when I'm working on each one individually, before I paint it. I'll make sure that it's flat enough for the buttons. One's still a little tall, so I'm going to take a couple layers off. guys still hanging in there with me? I appreciate it. Okay. I have 3 more. I know, I didn't think of how much time this project was going to take. I should have had everything prepped before, but then you guys wouldn't have known how to do it if you wanted to make your own, so I guess it's a good thing. Oh, so you're just hanging out waiting for your medication to start taking effect. That's good. I'm glad I can keep you occupied. Okay. It's almost time for the fun part. Almost. Okay, last pine cone. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully one of these days I'll have a bunch of people watching me. I've seen that a lot of people will hop on, but they won't stay. I feel like it's because I'm not really that big of a talker. A lot of crafters like talk the whole time, and I've never been a real big talker unless I really, really know you. But that's why I like the interaction, because it gives me something to talk about if people are on here, you know, talking to me. And that also helps my algorithms, or whatever those things are. That helps so people can find me too when I have interaction on my page. All right, so all of the pine cones are ready to be painted now. I have them all done. So I have 3 colors. One color is gonna be I'm gonna have one extra, like if I do 3 of each color, I'll have, one of them will have 4 colors. So I'll have you guys help me decide which is gonna have the 4 colors. I'll show you what colors I have, what I'm gonna be using. Be the yellow. This is the orange. And this is the green. Which one should I do? 3, 3, and 4. You guys want to help me? I've got 10 pine cones, so, and 3 colors. So one of them needs 4 colors. The yellow, okay, do yellow 4. All right. I can do that. And I'm not going for full coverage either. I'm just gonna go around and just add some color. The ends. That's the orange. Thank you. And when the orange dries, it'll be like a little bit lighter too. There's the last one. straightening my brush out. Okay. I forgot about sanding these down. Hopefully these orange ones, I think I'm gonna have to sand them down. It's not really hurting the paint though, it doesn't look like. All right, now I'm going to paint the green ones. And again, I'm not going for full coverage, so if there's some that's not got paint on it, then that's fine. And there's the green. Another green one. And if you can see the sides, I didn't go all the way in, it's just at the edge. And there's the last green one. I'm just cleaning out my brush again. Okay, now we're gonna do the yellows. a yellow. Still getting used to that camera. As soon as I get these last two done, we'll be able to start putting this beauty together. Did I send them, send what? Send what where? Oh, sand, yes. Yeah, I did. Oh. Not the yellow ones. I sanded the green and orange ones. Okay. That one I did earlier, so it's fine. And I'll sand this one down before I paint it. Okay. Yeah, that sanding was a good idea. It worked very well. All right, and there's the last yellow one. I just want to remind everyone that if you come on and do not see the red live button, I'm not live at the time. But if you do hashtag replay, I will talk to you. All right, we're ready to start putting this together. What did I do with the backer? Oh, right here behind my head. Okay. So we're gonna just let these set and dry for a little bit while we put the little rounds on. Do we have in here? I think, oh here, I have 5 different ones. get these on here straight. Does that look like a circle? Does that look good? Whoops. I'm trying to I think that looks good. So I'm going to start gluing these on. Just going to hold them down for a second. Thank you. Just gluing these on here. Trying to make sure that they're as even as possible. I think my circle is not going to be, looks like it's not really a circle right now. Take that one up because it should be fine. I need to be able to put my other yellow one in here. I'm going to use my heat gun to reactivate the hot glue. so it'll come up. Okay, so once the hot glue is reactivated, it'll just come right up. And then hopefully this one will, yeah, it'll be covered up by the other ones that I put on here. So just made a little mess right there. That's what we have so far. And then I'm going to start with a different one on the tops. Two stuck together. I'm glad I saw that. Need some more glue. Orange. Brown. Yellow. We are almost done here. Think. Does that speak fall to you? Isn't it cute? Thank you. Now we're gonna put the flowers on, and I just realized that there's no green in any of this paper, but it should still look good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. I should have put the yellows on first and then added the green and orange. Because the way I'm doing it, I'd have two yellows right beside each other. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Now this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. Now I'm gonna add our buttons, and I did not grab anything to make a bow with, but I can. And I need to thank you. I need to look for a little sign that says Happy Fall, y'all. I don't think I have any signage like that yet. And I'm having to glue my buttons together because I have a bigger one and then a smaller one in the center, like this one. I just glued those two together, if you can see it. And then I'm just going to add them to the center of the flowers, if they'll stay. I must have had some extra buttons. Oops. My computer went to sleep. I'll have to pull strings of glue off of this later. I feel them all over me. Oh no, I guess I did need this one. All right. This is it, y'all. What do you think? It looks really cute. I love it. Let me go ahead and grab some material and I'll make a little rag bow for it. I'm back. Cut it good enough. These scissors are not very good. That one. That one. I'm just gonna tear some pieces. Oh, thank you. I love it. I'm glad it turned out super cute. I got this material off of Etsy. If you look up primitive fabric or something like that, then stuff like this should come up. And they just send it to you in strips, and you can just cut it or rip it or whatever you want to do to make bows with it. And then, so this is basically just going to be a rag, I call it a rag bow, but I'm going to put it together like a refab bow, which if you've ever seen Brooke Riley, she is the one that started the bow, and she has a tutorial on it, how to make it. But all you really do is just get your fabric and just crisscross it until you get as many pieces as you want in there. See if that's enough. And then I'm going to use my twine to tie it together. And that should be enough, I guess. So you just pinch it in the center where you think all the, make sure you got all of them straight in there. And then you just put your twine around the center of it and tie a couple knots in it. The other end of this one is, it's kind of long. That one didn't get tied up in there. That's just what it looks like after you're done. And then you can trim off the edge of the ends to this to the twine. And you can trim, if you think some of pieces are too long, you can either try to find the other end to pull it through. Well, I guess that fixed it, so I don't have to trim it, but you just put some glue on the back, however you want it on there. And I think I'm going to try to find a little sign that says Happy Fall or Welcome or something like that and put it in the center. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I logged out of Facebook on my computer by accident. We are almost done here. I am just going to put a hanger on here. And I think I'm just going to put a I'm just going to put a twine hanger on it. I don't think it needs any beads or anything. I guess I could put a few beads on it. Let me grab. I didn't realize I had some fall colors in here, but I'm gonna have to take some of these out. Bags on top of bags down here on the floor, so I'll just take some of these other colors out of here. Oh, this might be pretty. I could use some of these. Not the right color. I should have had these pulled out already. I didn't even think of a hanger. I was so excited about making the thing. Okay, we got 10. Alright, I found the end of my twine so I can get it to come out of my jar here. Alright, put that over there out of the way. We'll tie a couple knots in this end. And hello, thank you for watching. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, say hi so I can say hi to you. Hi, Tom. I haven't seen you in a while. My first fall craft. I'm glad you got to come and see it. All right, so I put some knots in the end there so I can just put my beads on here, and hopefully that's a big enough knot. Yeah, it should be. And I'm gonna put knots in between the beads too. So I'll do orange. I'll do orange, green, and then this mauve, the rose color. And then I'll just go back and forth with the green and the rose, and then I'll put the other orange one on the other end before I knot it. And then I'm going to put knots in between each bead too. Hopefully I pulled off enough rope, or it's fine to do this. That's green. This is what it's starting to look like. Mauve again, or rose, dusty rose, whatever you want to call it. Maybe, she probably can, but I'll probably just find something at Hobby Lobby. Or I might have something here, I just haven't looked for anything. I don't really want them to be like stickers. I hope y'all's doing good. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Kayla's on now. Hi, Kayla. You missed the whole show, almost. But you can go back and watch the replay. You feeling better? Did you go to work today? And I'm putting the last bead on. Uh-oh. My computer keeps falling asleep. All right, here's our bead hanger. Try to fix this knot on this end. Okay, so we have our bead hanger made, and I'm just going to add it to the back of the fall wreath door hanger. And I'm just going to secure it with some hot glue and some pieces of this craft stick. And I'm just going to put some hot glue down here. Can you see me? Some hot glue on that side. And then put the craft stick over that and just hold it in place till the glue cures a little bit. Make sure there's enough on there. I keep sticking my fingers in it, burning my fingers. Be very careful using a hot glue gun. Holding it in place for a few seconds. And here we are. It turned out super cute. I'm so glad that I did this today for you guys. I'll just go over what I have here and what I used. I had the 11 by 14 canvas from Dollar Tree, so that was $1.25. I had these shims. They were the larger shims, so they were probably an 8-pack for like, I think they're like $5 or $7, something like that at Lowe's. And I used 11 of them. The pine cones were free. I got those off the ground at my work. The buttons I already had. I got a bag of them off of Amazon a while back ago. I'm not real sure how much they were. I can't remember. The little, the round lids came from Dollar Tree, packs of 10. So that was a couple bucks, about $2.50. Then I already had the buttons and the paint. I'd say this project probably was about $8. And then the fabric I got off of Etsy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't see the whole thing, the whole process, go back and watch the replay and just hashtag replay so I can see that you came on and watched what I was doing. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I hope you loved it. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate you guys. Shred the video out for me. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week on Monday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you have any questions about this project or any other project that I do, just comment it in the comments and I will respond. I'll see you guys later. You guys have an awesome week. Thank you so much.